Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am just chilling in the couch right now, and when it comes to making a video, all I have to do is grab my phone and go into the camera and start filming. It's that simple. It's pretty easy. Start filming, connect to my laptop over here, and then upload on YouTube. This video will not be uploaded until around July-ish. No, not July, about June, at the end of June, because I have scheduled other videos to be uploaded. But right now I'm watching Morocco playing Brazil, and this is one of the best game ever. Why? Because Morocco, even though Moroccans have been jackasses, Morocco is actually a pretty good team. It was the first African country to advance that's all in my mouth. To advance in the World Cup in the semi-final last time the World Cup was playing. Brazil hasn't won World Cup since 2010. Okay, so Brazil, one of the top performer of football, or whatever they call it, soccer in the United States, they haven't been able to win World Cup for many years, and we don't know, many football players within World Cup within Brazil have died, so they don't have like new players anymore. There's been a lot of recruitment in other countries like Portugal, Spain, France. France has predominantly black people in their team. So that gives these countries a huge privilege compared to like Brazil, which relies mostly on its own population. Some countries are doing the same thing, like Saudi Arabia does recruit outsiders. So for a country to compete, what they have to do is bring in people from like African countries, where they have, African countries, for example, Africa has like 55 countries, so you have like big guys from Sudan, Ghana, Nigeria, which other country? Morocco is one of them. Where you have countries like, I'm trying to think, Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast in English. You have South Africa, you have, Congo, you have Sudan. Like, these countries have massive, skilled, genius people who can play the best sports. But their countries do not care. Maybe they don't care, maybe they care, I don't know, maybe they don't care, I don't know. But their countries don't use this talent to compete in the World Cup stage. So European countries see this advantage. They bring these people on, they support them, give them food, accommodation, everything they need, peace, so they need, and then boom, these guys go on to win World Cup. So that's because of the recruitment from 1990s. Europe has been recruiting more and more Africans and more diverse. So Brazil, despite being the most diverse country, they rely mostly on their population. So their sports performance has gone down dramatically over time as the old generations keeps dying and they don't have a new diverse recruitment to compete with the world stage. In Morocco, on the other hand, Morocco does pretty much, because Morocco, which is like an Arab country in Northern Africa, and just like all Africans in general, all Northern Africans in general, people from Northern Africa, Egypt, Morocco, Mauritania, men from those countries, they don't work. They just spend their time enjoying their life. Like from childhood, they just pretty much like enjoy their life. They just play soccer. That's what they do. Right? So they train over and over. So Morocco is probably one of the countries that trains over and over. And they have these guys who are like really good. And a lot of this, because Morocco is a good country that has connections with Europe. Many of the players in Morocco do also play in Europe, so there's that advantage. So the game is kicking off. I cannot play the sound, because last time I played the sound in my videos, FIFA World Cup FIFA team, they filed copyright on with YouTube, so YouTube has to restrict my videos, fortunately. But I can show you like a little bit of the script. So this is what it looks like. Actually, I'm gonna turn off my camera, then like show you what it looks like on stage. So I hope you can see what I meant when I say that my videos, my screen is pretty good. Right, it's pretty good. I cannot play the sound, unfortunately. I muted the sound. But in the background, you have a projector that I'm using. I don't know, I'm pointing behind the camera, but it's a projector that I'm using, this one here, right? So the projector has like middle things over here, these things on the middle. Because this projector is I'm using the stand, and the stand is supposed to be used for a camera, because I used to have a camera before. So I know use this as much. Actually, I had like 5 stands. I threw some away, but this stand came in handy. I grabbed this from my vehicle. It has always been in my vehicle, and the good thing about this stand is that you can actually adjust the level of the projector by using those things over there. So before my projector was not like that good, but because of the stand, I played around with it and I was able to like align it with the wall, so it looks like really good. The downside though is that it's not. I even turned my lights off because it's really like very bright. Like this is a good thing that I like bright, but now that I'm watching the game, the brightness is becoming a problem to me because I can barely see the actual. Like the game is fine, but it's not really like very visible. It's not that great. Oh damn, the guy got injured so bad. God damn it. So I was thinking about putting like a cloth on a window to block the light so that way it's darker. But it's not worth it, right? Like typical game in the United States, like next week US is going to be playing I don't know which team is going to be playing with, but the what is what I'm going to say, the game is going to be at 3 p.m. and I'm not going to be able to see because I'm going to be busy that time. I'll be busy, so I'm able to see. But if it was like 3 p.m., 10 a.m., from 9 a.m. to, I don't know, 9 a.m., 7 a.m., whatever that is, it's very bright, so I cannot barely see anything on the screen. Right now, it's getting darker. Now, I think it's 6 o'clock. That's when I'm able to see. But during the day, I cannot see anything. It's really like bright. Even if the window blinds are closed. So it's a big challenge that I have right now. My bedroom is even more brighter. Like at 6 a.m., I set my alarm at 8:45 because I sleep around. If I sleep 1 o'clock, I set my alarm at 8 a.m. If I sleep at 12 a.m., I set my alarm clock at 7:45. So because I have to sleep between 6 to 7 hours a day, that's how much I sleep. I cannot go beyond that. I cannot also go below that. Now, in the morning, when I sleep late, in the morning, before my alarm goes off, the lights wakes me up because it's bright. As soon as it hits 7 a.m. and the sunlight comes out, it makes my bedroom look super bright. So you can really like see. I just wake up because of the bright. So that has been the challenge, is that I cannot really like sustain. My house is so bright, and I loved it. I'm not complaining about this. Last year I was complaining about things getting darker when it's too early because, as you know, I was doing my work on my computer. I was having Zoom calls, and it was dark in my bedroom, and I was complaining about it. Now that I'm watching a game, I wish this game would have taken place during that time. That way I can really like watch, watch the game. Because this time around from November, this time like around 6 or 5 a.m. it gets darker area. Daylight saving goes off. So now this channel was never meant to be about World Cup, so I did not really. I was trying live stream, but they did copyright it of me, so I cannot live stream anymore. I don't want to get my channel blocked, my other channel blocked. However, I'm trying to be consistent with my channel, right, which is about economics, data science, policies, anything like that. And the World Cup is one of the biggest economic thing out there, all right, because it generates so much money, okay, a lot of money. People watch the game, like there are billions of people. Like I'm staying home just to watch the game, okay, that's like I'm really like staying home. I could have gone somewhere today, but I postponed all the events so I can watch this game. Okay, that's how valuable it is. All right, and it's just cool. Like it's World Cup. Like it's cool to see a country. Like I've never been. I don't know if I've ever been in Brazil. I don't know if I'll ever be in Morocco. But seeing a country from Morocco, Northern Africa, traveling all the way to the United States, the country from Brazil, traveling all the way to the United States to play the game, incredible. Also seeing one of the world superpowers playing with the smallest country. For example, US is a superpower, economic, military, great. But then Paraguay is not that great. But they both meet on the pitch, they both play the game. It's like it's wonderful. Also, Michael Rubio was there as well, so shout out Michael Rubio. Probably one of my favorite people there. I think he's running for president. So if Michael Rubio, you're watching this video one day, just know that I wish you running for the president. I had a doubt in him, but the fact that he's a big supporter of World Cup and he came to the game, better than Donald Trump, I'm grateful that he came. The war in Iran is getting finalized, so things are slowing down right now, except like the trade going on and AI and SpaceX and Elon Musk becoming a trillionaire. By the way, I want to say that being Elon Musk's wealthy, if you're watching this video, Elon Musk being rich is the man that, when the people say that he's rich, they talk about the man that he has in stocks, stocks and shares. Okay, there's no such a thing as $1 trillion cash, but this is not a real cash. Okay, the average American in the United States lives on cash. They have cash. Cash is a key. The only problem that cash has is that cash has no value in the future, because there's no future value, but it has value in that moment. Okay, so in that moment you can buy anything you want, food, pay rent, and consume and move on. Okay, so in a real sense, Elon Musk is an investor, and there's nothing wrong with it. I don't know why people make it a bigger deal. When somebody's an investor, they invest the money. There are people who are hired by Elon Musk. Probably 400,000 people working for Elon Musk, making good money, earning good income, paying taxes, life moves on. So investors are great, and some people are investors, some people are policymakers, some people are teachers, some people are workers, and that's totally fine. Okay, and Elon Musk does not have like a real cash money. When people say he's a trillionaire, they are meaning that his value, the valuation is higher. If he sold all his shares, the possibility will be that A, he won't get all the money out of it, and also B, he will not be able to I'm looking at the notifications here. You won't be able, the stock market will crash. That's one thing, and two, you won't be able to make all the money out of it. All right. So, is he rich? Yes, but we don't know the real value of his money. We just know the valuations of the stocks. We can all evaluate the stocks, okay? And there is some level of manipulations when you do stock valuations. I've done corporate valuations before. I've done investment analyst before. It was part of my dream job to work for investment banking company someday and get paid the real cash, making money, evaluate companies, convince investors, convince people to buy, and then get rich someday and move on, live on life. That's the rich people. Rich people, they invest their money, they work for the company like that, you know, JP Morgan or whatever company that is, Nasdaq. They get paid cash, then they just go on and buy houses, live their best life, retire, right? The investors like Elon Musk, they have two options. They can either be extremely poor, extremely rich. They can also face legal precautions, a lot of pressure, so it's not that easy. So that's about the news, pretty much. For the stay at home host, Trump said that there is a negotiations going on, and they're going to be signing the deal tomorrow. And there is a possibility that the war could end, and then the Strait of Hormuz could eventually open, and we could see gas prices going down. And this World Cup may actually face a lot of may end with peace and sometimes maybe even happiness in the end. Yesterday when the US was playing the World Cup, there was a lot of boos. They were booing the World Cup game, and it was not fun. It was not cool. That being said, ciao ciao, adios, and spasiba, and I'm gonna have to head over to. Actually, I'm gonna watch the game one more time. Brazil and Morocco is 0-0. I think Morocco has attempted 6 times to win the goal, and Brazil has attempted 1 so far in 80 minutes. Soccer game goes really fast. I don't know why people watch. I don't know why people watch American football. It's so boring. Soccer is like back to back. You know, you blink an eye, it's like 45 minutes already, and the game is over. So it goes really fast. But that being said, let me watch the game, and I'll be right back if I have a chance. If I don't, that'll be it. That should be enough 15 minutes video. And like always, my prediction is that the winner is going to be Brazil. Okay, Brazil is going to win. I don't think Morocco is going to win. I don't think Morocco is going to win this game. I don't hate Morocco, and also I don't hate my own African people, but we got to be realistic here. I was very realistic last time. South Africa played. What's the other team? South Africa was playing Mexico, and not only was South Africa so bad, also they lost the game. So I'm watching Morocco now, and I think Morocco's gonna lose. If they win, they could win like 1 or 2 goals, but Brazil gonna win like 3, something like that. So 3-2 or 3-1 or 3-0. So that being said, Morocco's doing a great job. Wow. What? Whoa! Whoa! Tech here. I'm just rapping and talking and ranting, and Brazil just won right away. So Sahibari, number 11, just scored 1 goal. Wow, that is insane. Yeah, I remember both Morocco and they got a hydration break. So what World Cup did was they learned that the United States is very hot. It's a hot country. So they are a goal. Wow, that's so cool. So the World Cup did this policy called water break. So they pray and they have a water break between the game. And during that water break, they do commercials. So there's commercials right now. So that being said, Morocco now has 1 goal already. So it's going to be fun here. It's going to be really, really fun. But hey, if Morocco wins, I'll be excited to see them move on, because last time they actually advanced to the semi-final. So that was impressive. I not fought the game as much, but it was very impressive. And I will see them also advancing again. It will be wonderful if they see them advancing. It will be very, very, very interesting, and I will be happy for them. That being said, that was very, very clean goal. Not offside, 2 guys and the keeper. What a stupid goal on Brazil. What happened to Brazil? Like, these guys used to beat people all the time. Now remember, both Morocco and Brazil, they have players in Europe, in Europe World Cup, in European Champions Leagues, and like Arsenal, Manchester, those teams. So these people come back to play for their teams. All right. But one of the key reason why the teams wins, especially in the Middle East, one of the reasons why these teams win so much, including Mexico as well, is that even Europe, is that the countries in these teams, they will reward their players instead of like punishing them. The problem with countries like what is it? France is going to play Senegal on Tuesday. Wow, France is playing Senegal. This is so cool. I'm gonna be watching this game. Dang it. France and Senegal, Africa and Africa meeting each other. This is the best you can ever have. This is over there. Oops. It's gone. Never mind. So the water break is over. But what I was saying is that the what was I saying? So Morocco, the Brazil had when the team loses the game, when they go back. All right, come back on camera for 30 seconds because the storage ran out. So my phone, I'm already ending my video, but the game is over, as you can see right here in the background. Right, the game is over, and the final was 1-1. So Brazil won, Morocco won, and that was very intense. So I enjoyed the Morocco. The first time watching Morocco's game, they did a wonderful job. Kudos to Morocco. I'm the big fan right now. And for Brazil, they're really not doing a great job. They are really going down. But other than that, thanks for watching. Like always, ciao ciao, bye bye, adios, spasiba, take care, and have a good one. Bye.